Yeah, keep up.
All right.
All right.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Golly.
Oh, you are so close.
All right, go.
Get up there.
You need some WD-40.
Oh, you are so close. Not gonna happen though.
How tall she has to be?
56.
Oh,
54.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
53.
She's right here, 53.
Well, that's good to know.
Hey, you just need to eat more spinach when you get back to
Actually, can we
Louisiana.
check them real quick?
Yeah, especially Jax.
Yeah, Jax is. We know he's probably 48.
Yeah, Hayes is.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
you
over
just
48.
made 48. Let's see what you are. What do they have to be for the thing at Knoxville?
48.
Oh, no. 42 is what you needed for our rides, though.
He is like 40.
Oh,
40.
47 and a half.
Oh,
They might
gosh,
let him
they
do
might
it.
let him.
Yeah.
We're talking about at NASCAR. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We use
Sorry,
our
Stacy.
He can have his feet all the way back to you. So maybe.
Yes, your family actually already made it into the party at the info counter.
Oh, are we not your family?
Prater, right? Or
Prater?
we're Prater.
Yeah, we're here. That's us. Let's have two.
Lauren, I met them out at the gate. I have 6 individuals with me with the last name on the paperwork that matches.
I'm gonna try to hijack our.
Yeah.
And there's 3 kids. Hi. I'm with this family. Is it a family of 6? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a family of 6.
Oh, they're more of their other Praters, I guess.
It's a family of 4. All right, my friends, here we go.
Right.
I apologize, they say they were here for private VIP, not the public.
All right, here we go. That's a first. Like, I don't think we have two of the same family.
Especially with the.
What roller coaster is this?
This is Manta. You
Manta?
can ride this too.
Cool.
It's 54 again, so it's...
Ah.
I'm 1 inch short. No.
Mako is our newest one. It opened up last May.
Uh-huh.
This one opened up in 09.
Okay.
So this is a flying coaster, so you're laying on your belly.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
I might have actually ridden that one if we could have.
Oh, we can all ride.
No, they can't.
Oh, we can take turns.
No, I'm not gonna.
We
ride
have
by
fast
myself.
passes.
Huh?
Do you want to go on it now?
Yeah. Sure, if they want to. They
Come
want
on.
to go now?
Yeah.
No, they
We have
can't.
time.
No, you guys are going to come up with us. You want to watch them ride it? Yeah?
Oh, yeah, I definitely got to ride this.
Y'all want to go?
Cool, look at all the flamingos.
Flamingos. I think they're fake.
Do you want to hit this now?
Sure.
wanna do it now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We're going to go feed some stingrays.
All right. Huh?
Hayes wants to win a Pikachu
Oh.
with
yeah.
a basketball game.
We can try that later.
Yeah.
Y'all come on, keep up. Let's go.
I I'm not really good at that. I think I'm like that.
Daddy can help you.
I'm a dad. He's the one.
All the pelicans that are in here have all been rescued.
Oh, cool.
The one in the middle, the white pelican in the middle, her name is Claire. She was actually shot in a shotgun.
Oh, wow.
The right wing was basically hanging there.
Really?
Like Florida Fish and Wildlife found her down on the west side of Florida. They were planning on euthanize her because they couldn't catch her. So anyway, long story short, she finally gave up to where they could catch her, and we brought her up here. We amputated the rest of her wing, and she's actually escaped out of here.
God.
The dolphin theater, believe it or not. Then we had to take her back with her boyfriends here to see if she would become happy with at least one of them, to hang
Yeah.
tight with them. So she hasn't left ever since we introduced her.
We have lots of pelicans where we live.
Oh, I'm jealous.
we'll get them, and when we go, we do a lot of saltwater fishing,
Yeah.
and they'll get like a line of them, probably like 20 of them.
They're all brown.
Yeah, it's the brown ones we get, and they skim across the water like this high. Like it's really cool to watch.
I love pelicans. They're one of my favorite birds.
Yeah, you have to kind of watch them. They'll jump in your boat
They're
too.
probably not very nice to the fishermen though, because you
Yeah,
just have bait and
Yeah, they'll jump in your boat, try to eat your bait, and you have to be careful with them. You can actually try to hook them if
Yeah.
you know.
And we have a lot of them that were brought in because of fishing line and
Oh, I bet.
broke their wings and they weren't healing back right.
If they were broken, oh, they might not be able to live. No, that's because she's a girl, I think. She has a
Oh, the keratin on
Yeah.
all 3 of them do.
Oh.
It's to show that white pelicans are one of the 2 that have it.
we're going like backwards or something like
And falls off.
Huh?
We're like going like backwards on that loop or something.
Oh yeah, dude, that was
awesome.
insane.
I didn't look over at going. I was just like amazed by it. I was like,
I know. That was pretty wicked.
Alright, we're gonna go over this way so you guys can have a
Dang, look at these big old stingrays. Oh wow, look at that. Dang. Wow.
They do have their spines, but we trim them every 6 months. So they don't have them to where they can hurt anyone, and it's because people are not always nice to them. People actually try to pick them up, push them down, take them out of the water.
Really?
So because of that, we have to trim their spines.
Yeah, we catch these too sometimes. But we turn them, we don't keep them.
Let me go get you your food real quick, guys. You guys can eat.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, look at that albino one.
Look at that one. Oh, yeah, look, y'all. Look at that. Why did you eat that one? Ooh, it's coming back. Y'all want to feed them?
Hey, try to put your hand underneath him. You can kind of stick it.
Underneath?
Yeah. Watch.
They just like swim around like stones.
give it like a bit.
She's gonna get a shrimp.
Oh, really? Oh, I bet. They're going to cut up. Look at that big one.
You would think it's like you think that something's gonna come off on your hand.
Put my finger out. See if they try to eat it.
Man, there's so many stingrays in here.
Oh, he said
Bub, you touching him? You touching him? Hayes, you touching him? No?
Alright, so this
Wow.
is easy peasy. It's one of my favorite things to do in the park. You're gonna take a piece of shrimp, you're gonna put it in between your fingers like that, and you put your hand all the way into the water to your elbow. The stingray's mouth is where?
Underneath.
On their belly, right? So they have to swim over your hand to be able to get to that shrimp. So it's gonna feel like a giant vacuum cleaner picking it up off the top of your hand.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
get
he'll be fine.
fish. I'll get fish for you.
Oh,
That was kind of scary.
I mean, they make like a beeline to you.
No, I don't
Look,
think
look. Oh my
That
God.
was I know, it's so weird, huh?
Danielle. Like this. Fake, don't holler.
Oh my god. It smells so weird.
Look at him, they know. Y'all ready?
I just put my hand in it.
Go in there.
Hey, look, I just stick my hand at the bottom and they just eat it. With
Oh, Here, let me help you, Hayes. No, look, like this. Let me help you. Here. Look, hold it, bud. You ready? Here, I'll help you. He's not gonna hurt you. Watch. Hold on. Look, look. It ain't not. He's not gonna. He's not gonna hurt you. Here, Jax. Here, do it. You-
can't do it.
Oh, okay. Look, Hayes, you wanna do it again?
Stuck my hand in his mouth.
Look. See, they take it right out your hand. Do it again.
All right, here you go, man. You have that even easier.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh! Now you have salt water, just like that. So eyeballs between your fingers. There you go. I'm gonna
Thank
wash my
you.
hands and go get. Do you want water? Oh
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take water.
Okay. There you go. Yes. Watch.
Like this. Like this.
Hold on, let me try to pass.
Like this. Reach over. I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna help you, okay? He's not gonna hurt you. See? You wanna do the fish haze? Come on, bud. Don't be scared. Go do it, Mama.
Can I try? Can I try fish?
Yeah. Got it? Yeah, like that. Like that. You can do it, bub.
Hey, watch. Don't be scared. Watch. It's awesome. Watch. Let me show you. Look. Hey, put your arm over.
Got it for my hand. They're sweet creatures. Look at that.
He's done it. You don't like that?
You felt it? I want more fish because I want to feed some more. This is the awesomest feeding Stephen thing. Hold on, that one just got big. He got me. Can I?
Oh, look, here he comes.
Look, they're fighting.
Cool, look at that big one right there. Oh. Cool, look at that big one. Oh, look, here's Albina. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on.
Ah, I missed it. There you go. Swoop. That was
My
awesome.
favorite in the whole park.
Oh my god, that's phenomenal.
I could do that all
Hey,
day.
mommy,
I know.
hey, mommy, a pop.
Really?
Yes, I'm gonna watch the mommy a pop.
Go wash our hands. I never got to pet stingrays like that before. I can't believe how much they suck your hands. Like,
Yeah, these ones, we have 100 in here, so the majority of them are the cow nose, but we have 4 southern rays in the back, and they
Oh.
just take it off the top of your hand. But
Oh,
they're the
really?
biggest, so
Thank you.
people are a lot more afraid of them.
yeah.
But they're my favorite, just because they're so, I didn't know that's how it would feel. Oh, the light white one, just like her mommy.
Yeah.
Her mommy is about the same color.
Let's go get some water. Get y'all some water.
The first one like sucked in my hand to like my wrist. It was so weird.
Water?
Say thank you. Thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you. Mom, can you help me take that?
You want some paper towels?
Here.
I know they'll dry in 2 seconds, but.
Yeah.
I know about water.
How? Then we got water just like that.
I got
Magic.
Say thanks.
it. 16 water.
Alright, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go over to the
Alright.
we're gonna go land.
Here. There you go.
They come up to the surface to get out your hands.
Huh?
Like, they were alarmed when they said they come up to the surface to get out your hands.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
I was getting it.
if I had a stingray in my tank, you know, that'd be fun.
Oh, yeah. We could probably catch them. Hey, what kind of stingrays? I'm sorry, what kind of stingrays were those we were
The
petting?
ones that you were feeding were cow nose stingrays.
I guess that's the more common Gulf. I'm assuming, like.
Yeah, the southerns as well will be in the Gulf, but you're gonna find them along the beaches.
Oh, okay.
Cow nose are the ones that you find schooling off the.
Oh, okay. Because we catch them. I didn't know which one it was. We just
Is
call
it-
them stingray, but it's kind
Well,
of.
also you could possibly catch eagle rays.
Oh, really?
Eagle rays are the same shape, as the cow nose, but they're red with white spots. They're also a school
that's
elephant.
right. That's right. Okay. Okay. All right. And those are called eagle?
Eagle
Okay.
rays.
I'm about to start paying
I'm not
attention.
exactly sure why they're called that.
Yeah.
Because they don't look anything like an eagle.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's because of how big their wings can get.
Yeah. I don't know. Now I might start paying attention more.
Yeah, you can Google. There's over 400 different species though of rays, but the majority that you're going to find in the Gulf are the cow nose rays,
Oh, okay.
especially if you're off the coast.
Yeah.
Because they school in anywhere between tens to hundreds to thousands.
Wow.
Are they that big though? They seem smaller.
They'll get 4.5 feet.
Yeah.
That'd be a sight.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's a
Bunch of.
they're hardy. They fight.
Really? Like give me wingspans? Like
Yeah.
No, it's wingspan.
Oh, it is.
You got it.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Those big ones with the spots on them.
You could walk through the heart of a blue whale. Oh, wow. You could drive a.
I really want to do that.
What?
She said
Walk-
you can walk through the heart of a blue whale.
Oh yeah, I forgot how big their
In
aorta
Toronto, they have. It's not a real heart, but they took a real heart,
Yeah.
and did it out of plastic, rubber, whatever. And it's literally on display in a museum in Toronto.
Sweet.
I've never seen it, but I've read about it.
Yeah, I forgot how big the aorta is. They said it's like over a foot or two. I forgot. Like it's a
Well, it must be bigger
crazy,
than that.
crazy amount. Yeah.
I've heard you can drive a Volkswagen Beetle through the heart of a blue whale.
God. That's a lot.
Hi to Pretty Bird.
Oh,
He's like,
That's a bird.
there's
you'll
a
see
pair.
that at the dolphin show.
Cool.
That's not a parrot.
That is a parrot. Anyone have to use the restroom before we hit the ride? A little late now. You've already went on the big ride.
Yeah.
I will hold the bag if you want.
Okay.
Mhm.
You can have stuff in your pocket for this ride. It's not that. And you probably won't get wet. The 4-foot drop. Do you want to look at the flamingos real quick?
Sure.
Probably not.
Wow. Yeah, just let them roam around.
Are you going that way, Sam?
Oh. So they just following her?
Yeah.
They'll-
Tiffany's in the back.
Oh, so you can just like herd them?
Yeah.
I'll be doing.
Well, we're gonna walk and then go that way.
That's amazing.
These are
Look at that. That is crazy.
Because they don't have all their pink feathers. It takes 3 years for them to officially get all their pink feathers.
All right.
So they go all the way around the stadium in the morning. So that's their walk.
Oh,
And we open the gate in the morning and go, okay, who wants to go? And then whoever wants to come out can go.
that's crazy. I didn't know you could herd them like this. Like,
Just like chickens.
yeah, I didn't know.
Copper would have a job, Ada.
Yeah.
Papa would have a dog.
Yeah.
Wow, what is that?
Hi, ladies.
Wow, look at
That's
that.
what we going on.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's like the Jurassic Park one.
Yeah, similar to Jurassic Park, but this is better.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Look at that.
You would look just like you.
I changed our dolphin show time to 3. So
Okay.
basically
That'll work.
right after lunch,
That'll work.
we'll walk over here. So we're not running here, and then hopefully the rain will come way after that.
Yeah, we're good with whatever.
Yeah.
I'm happy just like a giant.
Yeah, this is nice.
The rain bothers me because I'm like, I can't control it. So I'm like, if I can control
Well, it's Florida. It rains every day. I'm not, you
We
know.
stopped watching the weather.
the rain is
Oh,
fine.
man.
That doesn't bother the park. It's the silly lightning. If you don't want to be on one of the rides, it
No.
become a lightning ride.
Louisiana is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
They say,
But I think y'all got it worse here, though.
yeah, y'all might have it worse.
Hmm?
They'll say it's only for 100 and all.
Yeah.
They say, well, we're just going to go anywhere. And we go and have fun the whole time.
I think you're right, bub. I think you're right.
I think that
It's a 70% it's gonna like shatter it. It all depends on where you're out of the state. It depends on like
Mhm.
We're staying in Monday and Tuesday here and going to Daytona.
Oh, okay. They just had a boat wash ashore that was stolen.
In Daytona?
Yeah. It was registered to a guy in
Cool.
Colorado. So I don't know if it was really him.
Do what?
They actually arrested.
Oh, yeah.
Again, it was on when it came ashore.
sleeve shirt.
It's nice and cool.
Oh, I love doing this right now. Alright, so can we put the waters in your bag?
Yep.
And then I'll hold the bag so we'll be able to take the... You should,
I'll put my
you should be
back
able to take the GoPro.
Yeah.
That should be fine.
Okay, good.
I'll take
Hi there. GoPro is fine if it's on the chest, right?
Y'all make sure, wait, let me make sure they're all screwed tight.
But yeah, they have to go through that. They're on, this is a private tour. Oh, they're with me. Oh. They're with me. And just make sure you hold on.
She said we could come here. Blame her.
Yeah.
I'll put my back.
Just, you want me to hold the hats?
You can put it backwards if you want.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
put
put
it
it
backwards.
backwards. Here. Put it backwards.
Yeah, just put it backwards.
We always
Put it backwards.
Alright, and you're gonna go on the yellow boat here.
Alright.
Nope, here. Nope, stop. Oh, no.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
was like, wait, we're not going that way. On the yellow boat.
Come on.
Okay.
Get aware.
You just need to get the bottom of the shirt.
Okay.
Just remember to give me the card when you're done.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to sit by you.
All hats, glasses, wallets, keys, and other loose articles, and step carefully inside the boat.
Wait, you have to ride with Danielle. I guess you have to ride with Danielle. You don't ride in the front. Jax, come ride with Peyton. You gotta ride with Peyton. Oh, you want to ride with Aiden? Yeah.
Hey, next one you can ride with me.
Wait, do you have to hold on? Do you remember the one with the big slide? The one with the girl that was getting captured? Remember that in first last year?
Go, Jax. Oh, yeah. Danielle, you want to ride in front of us? Or?
Please secure all hats, glasses, wallets, keys, and other loose articles, and step carefully inside the boat. Please sit upright and hold on tight.
That's right.
This is like remember that ride in Universal when me, you, and Peyton rode? And
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
This is what it's gonna be like. That's what it's gonna be like.
You think?
Yeah. I don't wanna lose my head. I don't wanna lose my head.
Bub, what you doing, Bub? Jack, don't fall out. Ada, don't fall out. Mama, don't fall out. This is scary. Yeah, you can ride anything.
Hey, welcome to your tour of Atlantis.
Ah,
Hope
that
you're
feels
ready
good.
for a wild, weird ride. Who knows what we'll see today?
Whoa!
It's a tour of Atlantis.
Wow. It's like Avatar.
Yeah. Oh, it really is. Except more water.
Ah, man, it feels good here.
Look. Look at the coral and stuff. And the eel.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at the mermaid. Ah. Watch out, the shark, Bub.
Look at sea.
Oh, we're sinking. Oh, wow, look. Oh,
That's pretty cool.
oh, I wanted to touch it.
This is good. This is cool.
This is is definitely a mama ride.
Yeah. This is a mama ride.
Oh yeah, Jack Nasty. Higher. Oh snap. Jax, you coming out? Now we about to come out.
Great view. It's a nice view.
Brace yourself for a sudden slowdown
What,
at
there's
the
no
bottom
slide?
of the hill.
Oh, here we go. Oh! Woo! Oh! Yes!
I love it. Let's do it again. Jack, how was that? That was awesome. Let's do it again. If I had like that on right now. I know it. Let's do it again. Okay. That's right. That was so cool. This is cooler than any of the rock. Oh, look. Oh, look, we're going back up. Wait, are we going to? Oh, yeah, because I think you come down to the other side. Yeah.
Oh, we're doing this again?
Oh, we're doing it.
You feel like it's going off?
We thought that was it. Oh, 2 more? Oh, awesome. Yeah, she said we got 2 more drops.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Oh!
That's the second drop.
This is so cool. This is better than the one in Universal.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
Sit back, Jack.
Jack, sit back. He's like holding on for his life.
Look, there's Susie. There's Miss Stacy. There's Miss Stacy. I would hate to work here because I would have to see everybody run all these fun rides.
That all nice and calm. Like. Uh-oh, this is gonna be in the dark. Oh! Yeah! Woo! Oh! Oh yeah! Hold on to it.
I caught my hat.
That's a chicken.
How about you just sit on it? Put it under the car.
Just hold on to it. No, we got one more, I think.
Jax wants to get out.
Why?
That was awesome.
Jack, that was
My
bad.
hat and couldn't put it on.
Look, it's over with.
No, that small low drop was the second one. That was awesome. That's pretty sweet, you gotta admit.
Here we go again, Jax.
No, I'm not going again.
That's okay. Put it when it's dark. That's
Jax.
No, I don't want to.
Jax, quit being a tidbit. That was fun.
It was.
You like the big scary drop with the little twist in the dark.
I
Yeah.
like the bit. I like it.
That first drop.
I definitely thought I was gonna fly off in that first drop. On that YouTube video for Universal, you really did some editing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was so cool. That was awesome.
Probably not.
Jack, take me headphone. Turn it. That was so cool. I like the dark part, like the twisty.
Wow, look at that. Got some spade fish.
Some Jacksons here.
Yeah.
Look how big this thing is.
Flounder in here.
Oh, they do? Yeah.
Look how
Did you see
big.
the jellies? We got moon jellies on each side.
Oh, nice.
You did, yeah.
Sweet.
Look, the jellyfish.
See the jellyfish?
Those are moon
It
jellyfish.
looks so fake. It looks like a...
We breed all of our jellies here on property, so they breed really, really well.
Oh, wow.
So they basically make a polyp and then it goes into the medusa, which is the upside down jelly that you see here, and then break off.
Wow.
Second largest coral reef is in this aquarium. The other one would be
Wow. Look at this.
We just did some replanting, so a lot of the coral in here is really small because we went through and
It's so pretty.
sliced it. And
God, look how big that thing
giant
is.
clam is in the middle, so
Oh,
that's
that's a
good.
clam?
Yeah, it's a clam.
Oh, that's what that is.
It's the most sensitive animal in the entire habitat.
Where?
The giant clam right in front of you.
I like the one with the spots.
You think you could raise one?
See, that's some of your coral, like this right here.
Yeah.
I don't see a clam.
It's the little flat. It's this
Yeah,
little
we've
thing.
seen some. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
look
sorry,
the
she has a
shell.
question.
Oh no, he has a 60 gallon in his room saltwater, and we're just starting to get into coral with his aquarium. They're difficult.
It's challenging, but once you get it established,
Yeah.
it's super easy.
We have a couple. He has a couple of coral in there that are doing fantastic, but then we got some other ones that they just died very quickly. So we're just hitting and miss. It's pretty
That's
challenging.
a firefish. That's a purple firefish.
Oh yeah,
We have some wrasse in here,
Those are the
chromis are in here,
sure do.
atheist in here, salfin tang is the one with the stripe, hepatus tang is the blue one or dory that most people know of. We
Wow.
had some platinum
There's a yellow one.
Look how big a cardinal fish are. Huge.
cardinal fish.
They're huge, man.
Well, we don't have a true color Nemo. We have a platinum clownfish straight back, the white one with the orange fins. That basically has happened through inbreeding, just like dogs. You get
Really?
different breeds and
Those are-
stuff.
those are cool.
So eventually you keep breeding to get the recessive gene, which then makes them white.
Yeah.
And so it was hatched out in
Razor
human
blade
hair.
thing on the side.
Yeah, the tangs. They all have it.
That's a purple tang or a yellow fin tang, depending on what you want.
That's a batfish.
Rabbit fish.
Is that batfish right here? No.
This one coming out here.
Yeah,
that's
that-
the sailfin tang.
Oh, sailfin
When it
tang.
brings up its dorsal,
Oh,
it looks
okay.
like a big sailfin.
I've never seen
They're
one.
beautiful. They get double that size when they're
Yeah.
So there's frog spawn coral in here, and there's also hammercop coral. That's hammercop coral. We also have brain coral, which is this
Yeah, I see that.
guy.
Don't you have a brain coral?
No. Those are pretty tough.
It's like that.
He's not there
They're
yet.
such close.
I don't
They're such luck.
I don't think I'm gonna have.
You have sea urchins?
No. No, we haven't got any of those yet.
What is your starter fish?
I had some damsels.
Yeah.
I have a chocolate chip starfish we'll probably have to get rid of.
No, you're gonna give it to me, right?
Oh,
Yeah, he's gonna give
Here's some clownfish.
Clownfish.
When the bubbles of anemone?
Yeah, we have some anemone. We have a couple of anemone. Oh, the hawkfish, the flame
Oh, we
hawkfish.
have flame hawkfish too. Maybe
Guys,
not
I
this
picked him out
aquarium.
because he's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like thinks about what he's doing.
but the clownfish can be really aggressive, so you have
They
to
are.
be real careful.
They do good. They do good with the damsels. I forgot what else
People
we
think
have.
they're the coolest fish on the
No.
planet until you put them together in large groups.
Yeah, they're like a gang.
Right there is a real. Look at that one.
Oh, look at that one. Look how big that clownfish is. Wow.
Look, there's a clownfish.
I should know all of them, but I know that must be more.
These some high dollar. These are high dollar.
$200.
The more white you get on them.
Red clownfish is the
No, well, the more white you get
Well,
on
think
them,
about
the
all
more
the dogs
expensive.
out there, all the small breeds that were once big.
Incredible.
Miserable icon.
That looks
We
like
have 6 dogs all
like
around the
John.
house. I think. We
Incredible.
foster too, so. But we have a
Incredible.
lot of animals.
They have 3 of
We're
them.
cats.
That looks like it
I'm
was
a cat person.
Those are
After
easy
all
to
this.
care for.
Anacondas of the sea.
No, these are
Moray.
Are these for dinner?
No,
No?
actually they're not.
They do well.
They do very well. What was dinner that we didn't want dinner was the spiny lobster.
Oh,
We used to have spiny
what an
lobster. They would be
exhibit.
right from here.
Look at the exhibit. Wow. Golly. I've
So
never
there's a little over 70 seals and sea lions in here.
70?
70.
Jesus. Wow. That's awesome. 70.
Matt, what number are we? Matt, yeah. What number are we at sea lion pups? Do we know? 10. We're at 10.
10. Holy cow. Look at this. Wow.
So you'll see one of our newer ones over on the rock.
Oh, look. Look the puppy.
And there's
Wow.
one straight across in front of you.
Oh, look.
By the big one.
Look at that. I've never seen so many sea lions at once.
So we also have seals in here. Seals are the ones that don't have the ability to really come out of the water very much, like the one that's inching against
Yeah.
the current, or the ones that are up in the cove there.
Oh, I
Harbor
see.
seals are found off the coast of Boston, all the way on the off the coast. That's why the great whites are so prevalent right now in Boston. And then they're also found out on the west coast, so you'd find them where the sea lions are going to be living as well. So we don't have as many seals in here, about 25 seals. The rest of them are all California sea lions.
Y'all have to keep the water a certain temperature
64.
here? Y'all have to keep it 64?
So what's funny is they will literally stay out of water all day in the middle of 100-degree temperatures, and you're like, it is hot, go in there, you have a lever, a winter coat,
Yeah.
and they just literally will stay out.
Wow.
That-
Oh, look, it's nursing.
It's nursing. 6 to 12 months they'll nurse. A seal will only nurse
The
for
mama's
about
like,
6
stop.
weeks.
Look, the mama doesn't
So
want
if
to
you
let.
ever want to come back as an animal that doesn't have to nurse very long, do a seal.
Yeah.
That mom's like, not right now.
That's probably one of our newest ones because it doesn't have a flipper tag. So the flipper tags go on for identification.
That one does look funny.
The flipper tags tell us who they are. We also microchip them.
Look,
So any
oh
of our
my
babies that have tags, so up on the rocks there is a female that's on the left side.
Uh-huh.
This one also has a tag. It's on the right side. So right side tells us boys, left side tells us girls. And you can always remember that because
Yeah.
boys always think they're right.
Yeah, that's right.
Ladies, we all
Perfect.
know different. And
Yes,
we're
ma'am.
outnumbered today, but that's okay. So
Wait, we enough for all of them.
and usually when the pups are about 2 weeks, or depending on mom, if mom is super protective, we're not going to go in there at 2 weeks to pull pup just to weigh it and
Yeah.
take blood and all that. We'll wait till it's about a month old when mom leaves it, and then we'll go in, grab it real quick. 15 minutes later, we're It is. It's calling mom. It's trumpeting. It's going, please, mommy, come back.
Do y'all have a separate birthing area for them?
Right here on top.
Right here. Right here. In here.
Yeah, on May 1st, I saw one being born.
Sweet.
Which was after 15 years, I finally saw one.
Fine, really?
All right, my friends, we're going to walk this way. We're going to go down and feed some fish out.
Nice.
She came back.
Danielle?
Oh, let's see.
Yeah?
Hi, pretty
Wow.
girls.
That's pretty
This is one of
cool.
our boys.
Look at
He's a needy baby.
Wow.
You would be too if you were that cute.
Yeah, I know it.
I'm sure your kids were needy to a certain degree.
They still are.
Hi. That's the advantage to be a sea lion. You have them for 6 to 12 months. You say adios, have a great life. For a human, we have them for 18 plus years.
Is that one also that black one just on the rock by itself, a baby too?
And the
That one I'm thinking for
Yeah.
the kid.
yeah. It's up on the rocks by itself. It's by the one that's up there. Yeah, that's a baby. It's just older. It was probably born at the end of May.
That one's tail
That one's
looks
looking at us.
That is because that is our large male, and he's competition, and when you're a male, you get yourself beat up quite a bit. What? Do we name them? Yes, they all have names, but they don't come to their names like a dog will, like your doggy.
My doggy is Mo, and he is 2 years old.
What's his name?
Mo.
The dog's name.
Like M.O.?
Yeah, M-O-E,
My dog
I think.
is 5 years old. He's
Copper? Is Copper the Aussie too?
Well, he
You are
caught it.
feeding,
He caught it in the air.
Just some
the
sardines.
thinner fish of the two is the one.
Throw it at him.
Birds, how you get it?
Not the majority, but about a quarter of the sea lions in here are like, oh, this is like Brussels sprouts to them. But the bigger of the fish
Oh, when the
is
birds
like
got
your
one.
chicken. They like that. They like the
God.
Look, I got it.
Look at the
Aw, the
bird.
birds. I'm
It's
like,
okay. They're feeding nests too, so they're
bird
Oh.
only got one.
Yeah, that one got mine.
Awesome.
know in the
Thank
air.
you.
All right, we're gonna grab our drinks and we're just gonna walk back up to wash our hands.
That big giant bird.
That was-
Too much like that.
Cool. All right, y'all, come on.
So we also feed out bigger fish for especially the nursing moms because they need the fat in their diet. So they actually get
Hush. No, hush up.
actually get fattier fish as well. So they get big fish.
This is all you get, man. This is it. Hang on. Ryan, you ready? Ryan, hands
Thumbs
up,
up.
man. Hands up.
Thumbs up, Danielle. It's serious. Mine's too loose. I might fall out. Hey, just- She lied. Oh snap!
Oh God, wait, mine feels loose.
Just hold on to me, baby. Hey, interlock. Interlock. Interlock.
Stop.
Oh, hey, Peyton, put your hands up.
Oh, here we go.
Wrap your legs around it.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Yeah! Woo! Oh yeah! Woo! Woo! Yes! Yeah! Woo! Oh, man! Phenomenal! Oh! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Oh my God! Oh! Woo! Oh! My! Oh yeah! Oh my God!
That's the best one here.
That's amazing! Amazing!
That's the best one.
Best one here.
That's awesome! Man! What was the first one we rode?
That Mako one?
Manta?
Yeah, man.
Manta's really good.
Yeah. Okay. So this was better than that one. We rode it too. Yeah. I mean, I think this one's definitely better.
I think.
I think so.
This is my first time with it.
Yeah, us too. Phenomenal. That was phenomenal.
I was trying to keep my hands up. I kept grabbing for
Wow, that was pretty. Aren't you glad you did that? Wow. Thank you. That was phenomenal. Phenomenal, man. It's like that first drop. It's like it's never gonna end.
73 miles an hour, 200 foot drop.
Wow, that's amazing.
Hey, you want make one?
We were probably 40 minutes.
Oh, is that no?
And you guys are 48.
48.
You have your card? Which one was it?
48G.
Okay. That's what I was going to.
The bird's like doing it with him.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a whale.
God, look at all the fish they get. Make more waves in my boat.
That man in the middle.
Oh yeah.
We can choose to protect our planet and all the amazing creatures who share it. So pass the word, generation to generation. A bright and beautiful future is in our hands. Wanting to show the way.
Yeah. Get some food.
Hey now, PG over here.
Yeah.
I give them a lot of fish.
They eat up to like 200 pounds a day. 250 pounds of
So
fish.
this is just like their treat to get them to do tricks. Like a
A big
handful.
handful.
They eat better than us.
Yeah.
Their awesome display of power and strength. There is no other animal that embodies our emotion more perfectly than the killer whale. They are found in every part of our vast ocean. The killer whales in our care have offered us an incredible close-up view into their world. One that we are privileged to share with scientists, conservationists, and all of you here today. The information that we share with scientists has
Oh, wow. God.
So this is going to be the biggest reef we have in the park. It was built in 09 when Manta was put in. We have just went through recently in the last 8 months and removed probably a quarter of the coral. We've just cut it down because it was so overgrown.
Just
But you'll
taking it.
notice all the development, all the breeding along the wall. All of that is growth that has happened.
Wow.
Since, yeah, so
Look at
the
all the
breeds on its
circulator
own.
pumps. They got
Yeah.
Dang.
So there's staghorn in here, there's frog spawn in here, there's hammer coral in here. We have one giant clam. Oh, the other giant clam is down on down by the glass. All the fish in here are reef safe fish. They're not in here to eat the coral. Whereas if you go over to Turtle Trek later, which we may make an appearance, depends on our timing. We have parrotfish in that exhibit with the sea turtles. Parrotfish eat coral. That's what their teeth are meant for. So if you've walked on sand on the beach, you could have been basically walking through parrotfish poop because they poop out sand.
Yeah.
So it's a fun little tidbit. There are, what, go ahead, honey.
Last time we went to a fish school.
This is the largest piece of horizontal acrylic glass in 09 that was put in because most of the time acrylic goes up and down, not flat. So we do have double rays in here. This is the smallest species of manta. So they're a filter feeder. We do have bonding hoods that get 4.5 feet long. And we've had several births already this year from the And then we have some blackfish. She said Those were the rays that you were feeding. Not these
Look at them.
Oh my god. He's so
Yeah.
No, those are bonnet heads.
Those were the ones you were feeding in the exhibit. But not those individuals.
Very cool.
Their body has, we'll see them better when they get to the big ones. In the water swimming. If you look up in the right, you'll see the octopus.
Wow, look at these
Right now the
sand.
octopus is sleeping. This is the giant Pacifics. This would be the largest
wow.
species of octopus in the world. Some specimens have gotten up to 30 feet across. Ours usually don't ever get that big. They only live 2 to 3 years. So it's however much food they can put in their bodies and how quickly they grow. Females usually have a shorter lifespan because they're going to guard those eggs until they hatch, and then they basically have starved themselves to when they go out of the den, either a cod will get them or a predator will get them, or they just pass away because of their life expectancy being so short. Wow. We don't ever know at first if it's male or female. We have someone in California go out, get one, bring it back. So we always say he, but we don't know until it gets a little bit bigger if it has a short tentacle or not. It's a male. If it doesn't, it's a female. Or if it lays eggs, we're pretty confident that it's
Yeah.
a female. Half the time we go, oh, it's a male, and then it lays eggs, and then we're like, oh, just kidding. These are anemones, so these would all be found in the kelp forest with the octopus out in California. And then we also have sea stars in here. Leather sea stars over on the right-hand side. The purple one up at the top is an ochre sea star. Then we have giant pink sea stars. So if you see any pink ones in here, those are giant pink sea stars. They can get about 1.5 feet across from So all the sea stars, for the most part, have been in here since '09. I'm sorry.
Golly.
And most of the anemones, well, we'll say half of the anemones have been here since '09, like especially when they are in the
Starfish should get that
So
big.
they're humongous.
Look at that thing
Ginormous.
attached to the glass.
People think it's a piece of gum.
Mom, look, that's bigger than your
It's
head.
huge.
He said it's not bigger than your head.
Come on, yo.
We have some long spine urchins in here with the cardinal fish.
But big sea urchin.
God.
See 'em? These are venomous, so if you were to go to the Keys and step on them, they're venomous.
Oh, nice.
Like I know yesterday, the reason the cardinal fish are in there is because they actually hide in the spines.
Oh, really?
That black one.
Yeah.
Some line seahorses, LINED seahorses, and pipefish are in there.
Get closer. Cool. You see them? Those things look fake.
And then one of my favorite in the exhibit are the sea dragons because they don't look real. They look like pieces.
Oh, wow. Look, that's one right there.
There's two of them in here right now. These are
Things that leaves on it.
leafy sea dragons. They're found in Australia. They're critically endangered, unfortunately, due to habitat loss and oil spills and people collecting them and making part of the carry-o trade. Like when you go to a shop out on the beach and you find all the dead sea stars and all the dead seahorses that they have in these shops that they're selling. Basically, that's what they're doing with the sea dragons.
Really?
They breed them? Well, that's funny that you asked that because this species has never been successfully bred in human care, but the other species on the other side, we were the 5th aquarium in the country to be able to breed them about 3 years ago.
understood
We're not sure. We've tried changing their life cycle like we do with the penguins. We've tried changing their water temperature. I think we're to the point of possibly putting nice soothing music in there for them. I don't know now if we have a male and female or if they're the same sex. So if they're same
Look at
sex,
that.
obviously they're not going to work for us. And right now we're hand feeding both of them.
Really?
I believe it's their lower jaw or their lower mandible isn't working correctly to make sure they're getting their food. We're hand feeding them.
I mean, that's amazing.
So these are the others. These are leafy sea dragons. So we do have some in here that were hatched out about 4 years ago now. What's unique about the sea dragons is they keep the eggs on the tail and not inside the abdomen like a seahorse does. So they have about 60 to 80 eggs on the tail that dad protects, and then they'll hatch out and sink to the bottom, where seahorses are born from the abdomen or the stomach, and daddy brings them into the world, and daddy will take them right back out of the world if it's within a mouth's reach of daddy. So seahorses have 300 to 400 at a time. These guys have about 60 to 80.
Wow. Wait. Pogies.
So this is the gallery, and right now it looks like one of our male devil rays are chasing one of the girls around. But this is about full grown for the devil rays. They are the smallest of the manta family. The biggest would be the Atlantic manta, getting about 2,000 to 3,000 pounds and about 22 feet across.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
you would find the smaller species, or the larger species of devil rays jumping out of the water. Those are the ones that you
Yeah.
I mean, you can see mantas jumping, but
I like
these
these.
guys will jump out of the water. We hand feed all of our devil rays here.
I can't?
We hand feed them with krill, and basically we take almost like a giant, like Subway. If you go to Subway and get oil and
Yeah.
those squeeze bottles, that's
Yeah.
basically what we use for feeding.
Really?
So it has a long, flexible, soft tube, and as the devil rays come by, we squirt the krill and food into their mouth so they
Wow.
can filter it.
Cool.
3 times a day.
Man, that's a lot.
Every time he does that, I feel my head.
It slaps. Oh, look at this. What the hell? Look at that. Wow. Wow.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dolphin Days! I'm Kristen, and this is our dolphin family. All of these animals were born within our SeaWorld parks, and caring for their health and well-being is the foundation of everything we do here at SeaWorld. Through our training techniques, we build positive relationships with all the animals, and that helps us share our special connection with all of you guys. Learning from these animals creates a unique opportunity unlike any other. It allows you guys to experience these incredible animals up close. So, are you guys ready to have some fun and meet the dolphins? Okay guys, now the first dolphin I'd like to introduce you to is the leader and the patriarch of our team, Nick. Just kidding, it's Starbuck. At 39 years old, he is still one of the strongest, largest, and fastest dolphins, weighing in at over 700 pounds and 10 feet long. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a legend, he's a rock star, it's Starbuck! Very nice, Starbuck. Good job, buddy. Alright guys, up next we have Bubba. Now Bubba is our inquisitive little thinker, and he's always thinking, and he's a very smart dolphin. Now he often comes up with all sorts of new behaviors on his own. He's very inventive. Well, most recently he's been working on a behavior called the break spin. Do you guys want to see it? Alright Bubba, show us what you got. Way to go, Bubba! That is so good. That was really good, Bubba. Okay, now we have a few tools that help us train that behavior. The first tool is this target pole. Now what that does is it shows Bubba exactly where to go. You see he follows that target on the end. The second tool is the whistle, and that communicates to Bubba that what we just saw was correct, and that's what we're looking for. So now that you know how we do it, should we see it one more time? Yeah? Okay, Bubba, let's see it. Let's hear it one more time for Bubba! Alright guys, up next is Diego! Now Diego is also super smart and he's very vocal. All of our dolphins make a wide variety of sounds, clicks, and whistles utilizing that blowhole on the top of their head. So if we can turn down the music just a little bit, let's hear what our chatterbox Diego has to say. Very nice, Diego.
Wow.
Now, like I said, he's so smart that he's actually figured out how to pair those vocalizations with his high-flying aerials. Ladies and gentlemen, he's out of this world. Let's hear it for Diego.
Go.
All right, guys. Now, waving hello to all of you is Mr. Beretta over here. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. Now, Beretta is a really sweet animal who seems to really respond well to the relationships that he builds. Megan has been with Beretta for a really long time, and they have a very strong bond together. Now, she just threw in that toy for him to play with, and that's what we call a secondary reinforcer. It's just one of the many ways that we can use to reward the animals. Always coming up with new ways to reinforce them is one of the most fun and creative parts of our job. Now, as you can see, all these dolphins are very different, and getting to know them is a huge part of our day. It allows us to make sure that they're mentally and physically stimulated, and by changing each day just a little, it creates a healthy, balanced lifestyle. Now that we know our dolphins and how we train them, let's hear it one more time for our dolphin stars. Now all of our animals are so important to our entire SeaWorld family. When I was just 4 years old, I came to SeaWorld and I sat in the same seats that all of you guys are in. And I was so inspired to come to SeaWorld and work and play with these animals. And now, we'd like to share what our dolphin days are like with all of you.
Way to drown like that.
Yep.
All that water splashing.
Yeah, that's what I always, I'm like, I can never hold my breath very long,
For the trainers to be able to balance themselves, though. I think that, or is it all dolphins, you think?
No, it's not balancing.
Yeah.
Belly flop.
Yeah.
because
do at a 36-foot pool. So that's why I was asking her what. We don't even know what the new titles are.
Do their suits make them buoyant?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm like, they're doing some awesome,
Yeah.
We're gonna go. I'm gonna talk about the rescue. Oh, we might have them on our rescue thing. We're going out of it. I'm gonna talk about the rescue boat when we come back around, so we're not standing on the asphalt any longer than we have to. Because it's super warm out here. But this is the north area of the park. This is where most of the rehabilitation takes place in the park. This would be a killer whale transport. It does
check
not
that
hold
out.
water anymore for obvious reasons. There's no side to it anymore. But we'd have a stretcher with the whales inside that stretcher, and that would provide them, because there's fresh water that they'd be going into, and they would transport them from our facility to another facility.
Sea turtle rehab pool? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're gonna stop back. We're
Okay.
gonna go down to the vet office.
Oh, like y'all come over here. Look.
She said
We
they
just have to stay on this side of the yellow line.
Yeah, she said
Wow.
we're gonna stop back.
Hayes, stay
Look,
over here.
yellow lines. Pay
Well, I
attention.
promise we'll stop.
Yeah,
We're gonna stop. She said she promised.
that's cool.
And if we don't get over to Manatee, that's okay. Because we're right next door. We have your heels on the second line. I'm okay with that. I'm not one of those.
Oh, that one's so
But your heel isn't on the second line.
Pay attention, Hayes.
Now you can walk.
Dang.
So there are. I don't know if there's anything in the second line.
Doesn't look like
There
it. Huh?
wasn't. Oh, they might have released that one.
God, look how
It's a floater
big.
turtle, so it probably went somewhere.
Look how
So this
huge.
particular loggerhead would be something that you would find in the Gulf. It was actually, they think, hit by a boat. It has a very large scar up by its head. So they believe that it was possibly hit by a boat and had a head injury. Luckily for it, is doing great. So hopefully we'll be able to release it. When we release it, we will microchip it. Sometimes even pit tag it, or not microchip it, or microchip it and put a flipper tag on it. There we go.
Okay.
Now I can spit it out. And I just found out the Sea Life Park up here in Orlando has a turtle that was part of like the test, kind of the test dummy for the turtle excluder device. So they would send him through the nets to see if he would
Make sure he
make
can
it
get
through.
out.
And he was returned several times to shoreline, so he is a permanent resident up there. This particular little turtle that you see has an interesting story. It washed ashore. Oh, it's underneath the wedge. You probably can't see him. I can see his flipper. It's a green sea turtle. He actually came to shore and he has a really large hole on the plastron, so the underneath of the shell. We don't know why. So it's actually going through rehab to patch it up. So it probably has some of the same human paste and the same type of medicine that we use in human care, we usually are going to do with our animals here. So it's pretty crazy on what they've been able to do with our rehab.
When I realized I was paying 3 times the amount for my dog's medicine that I could get.
Yeah, the amoxicillin and the blah, blah, blah.
Come on, boys.
Hold on.
All right, we're going to go this way, boys.
Come on.
I promise we're going to go find air conditioning. This is our rescue vehicle, so if you've ever watched Sea Rescue on Saturday mornings on ABC, that's the vehicle you're going to see. Any of our manatee rescues are taking place right here on property. This back area right now is all under construction, but we have manatee pools back here, as well as a couple dolphin pools, which have no dolphins in it right now, but we can utilize them if we need to. Last but not least, on this side of the fence is going to be our rescue boat. So like I said, it is attached to the truck right now. Either we went on a rescue or maybe because it's a hybrid, it's not going to be able to breed, and it's like a mule and it'll be sterile. No, that Walfin had a second generation. And that Walfin is the one that's still around. This is our matriarch. This is Jen Weaver. She at once was over 700 pounds. 2.5 years ago, we stopped our feeding of the dolphins here at the house. Main reason was for health. She was only getting like 6 pounds of food from our staff because she takes everything else off the wall. So if you're putting that many extra calories in and we don't know how many extra calories she was getting, then we needed a way. So the other 2 parks had already converted to this big counter kind of setup. So we can, right there he is, there's CJ. See how his rostrum is different?
Yeah.
See how he has the dark?
Yeah.
So he has 150 teeth in his mouth, where everyone else has 100 teeth. And his teeth are really tiny compared to everyone else. But this is how beautiful he is. He's one of my favorite.
Wow.
He's so pretty.
Amazing.
He used to be a Discovery Covium, so he was an interactive animal here on Discovery Cove. So we know some really cool figures. You might see bubble rings. Now the bubble rings are something that this is Callie. Callie is notorious for her bubble rings. She rings in here. It's just a form of entertainment. It's up to them if they want to do it. Once one does it, they all seem to want to join in.
That's crazy.
Look at that. Break them off in different bubbles, so it'll get to a certain size, and then she'll break it and make a new dog. And she'll bite it. There she does another bubble ring. Once one does it, they all do it.
Yeah, it's like she keeps cutting them down smaller and smaller.
I kind of think of it as like a tennis ball with dogs sometimes, and the dog can play with their own tennis balls. You'll also see scratches all over the dolphins. The dolphins are going to use their teeth to communicate with each other. Your dogs probably don't know them. Scratch each other to show dominance, discipline, and affection. So that's why you see scratches all over them. Again, the females will basically push the boys around. You will also see some of the dolphins in here. There's Griff. Griff is going the other way. Griff's the best. CJ's the best. Actually, CJ is the best. I know. See, there he is again. Hi, pretty boy. He's so pretty. A handsome boy, and I don't really typically like dolphins, but I like him. So they are going to sleep on each hemisphere. So as much as you would like to probably work and be able to sleep while you're working, that's what they exactly do. They turn off half of their brain at a time. They sleep on one half, wake up, and then go back to whatever they were doing. So if you right now they're chasing each other, so they're not typically sleeping during this process. But as we walked up, there was some that had their eyes closed. So if the right eye's closed, left side of the brain is sleeping, and vice versa. Now, why are you going to merry-go-round? Like they are. Like what is that? Ashes fall down. Ring around the room. Thank you. Ring around the room. Yeah, I'm not. Obviously, I don't have kids. You can tell. That's exactly what they're doing. Is they're trying to catch each other, silly kids. There's Griff. Bye, Griff.
God, they're huge.
All right, my friends, you ready to go see some dolphins up close?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
With a ticket that I don't have. No, we can handle it. Thank you, though, girl. So there's that door, so we have probably.
Oh, check it out.
So we're gonna come down here and look at the.
Oh, like that snook, alligator gar.
That's great. We're good. There's plenty out there. 3 or 4.
Yeah. Wow.
So we're just going to hang out kind of in the back here just so those wheelchairs can get through a little bit easier.
Yeah.
There are 9 orphan manatees in here. Yes, that is Miss Oakley. Oakley came in 25 years ago. 25 years ago,
Wow.
30 years ago, we never thought we could release anything back out in the wild like a baby manatee. Now that is not the case. Now we know for sure that we can do that. So we do have in here 7 youngsters that are between the ages of 1 year to 2 years old. And as soon as they hit 600 pounds, they'll be released back out to the wild.
Wow.
So this is a freshwater habitat. You're going to be very aware of some of the animals in here because they actually can go between the two. Chinook, obviously, we have bass in here. We have pacu, which I don't know if it's in Louisiana yet.
That's not.
Unfortunately, they're invasive here in Florida. They've released them from fish tanks because they start off as
very small
in the pet stores, and then they release them, and then they get this big.
Yeah.
They're related to piranha.
I think they come from the Amazon or something like that.
South American Amazon. We have 1 red-tailed cat. He's underneath the log there. Again, he's another fish tank cat that people get and don't realize they get several hundred pounds. We also have Russian sturgeon in here. They're part of the aquaculture industry, and for whatever reason, they didn't want them anymore, but they're not typically found in Florida. Russian sturgeon tells you that they're found usually in cold Russian water. They're very primitive. They are almost like a stingray as far as like bottom dwelling. We put them in here to eat the manatee's poop. Manatees in here eating 24 cases of lettuce every single day. Not each of them, but the whole group. And as they grow, they'll grow in more lettuce. Mainly romaine lettuce, but they will also get leaf lettuce, iceberg, and spinach.
Yeah, see, we have a lot of alligator gar, like that one up there we catch.
Alligator gar in Louisiana.
Oh, huge. It's huge over there. And then we get the needle nose also. We catch the one with the skinnier.
I was crabbing as a kid one time and pulled on an alligator gar.
Yeah. They're amazing. They get huge. They get
9 feet long.
Exactly.
Our biggest girl here when she passed was almost 400.
Oh, yeah.
Her skull, if you've ever, I don't know if if you can Google alligator gar skulls, they're all individual bones. They're not fused together. So the poor taxidermist, when he gave him the skull to like do, he had to take pictures and then try to like put it back together. And there's bones missing, there's teeth, and he has no idea where they go.
Wow.
It's incredible. And their teeth are similar to sharks.
Right.
They have multiple rows of teeth. It was incredible.
They're very good to eat. They're like people pay a lot of money.
Good to eat.
Fantastic fish to eat. If you ever want to eat a fish, no, you got to get them big like this. Like him, he might be a little too bony to eat. But that big one, that needle nose, they have to get like at least 20 pounds plus for you to eat them. But the big one, like those are perfect. They're perfect to eat. You got to get them big enough. And whenever you clean them, you got to peel them you peel their skin off like armor, basically. You don't just scale them.
Right. They don't have scales like you.
No.
They have tiled scales.
Exactly.
They're called.
But it's like people pay like $20-something a pound for garfish. Yeah.
The baby. Well, there's 3 little ones. We call them 3 amigos. So it's either Miles, Pippin, or Matthew. And Matthew came in last October. You might have remembered a hurricane coming through here.
Yeah.
In the middle of October. We think Matthew got separated from Mom. And he was all by himself. He got a bottle every 3 hours, just like an infant. And he, Big Mama actually came from and was rescued in Louisiana. Perfect.
Yeah.
But it was during the time that y'all don't want to deal with, which was the oil spill. She was rescued by a Mississippi facility, but she was stranded off the coast of Louisiana. And they don't think, she wasn't found with oil, but they think that she got a virus or a disease, and the predator started eating away at her slippers. So she doesn't have all of her slippers. So they're short. That's Miss Whitney. Oh, the other, actually, what was the question? The most is Whitney. Stop. She's a green sea turtle.
She said we'll go, we'll see her better.
We'll see her better. We're going to go across so we'll see her better. This is Isabel. You might not be able to see where you're at, but you can probably see this. Isabel had fishing line wrapped tightly around her flipper. So she had to lose part of her flipper and she's sleeping. Yes.
Look at that thing.
Maybe like look at me.
Wow.
Yeah, she was coming back. She got bit by a shark. I'm sorry, honey, I didn't hear you. Well, sharks have really sharp teeth. If it was a tiger shark and she was small, it wouldn't have taken much for them to bite through that flipper when she was small.
Dang.
Now, she can hold her breath for 5 hours, so she could be under there for quite a long time. Caitlin can hold her breath for about 45 minutes if she needed to. What in terms of how long they can hold her breath?
Y'all ready?
Yeah. You have to put your hands up.
Ugh. Hayes, hold on, Hayes. Hayes, pick your hands up. You hear? And hands up in the air like this when you go down it. Come on, hands up. Come on, Bub. Bub, hands up, Bub. Hands up! Woo! Oh, yeah. Woo! Bub, you picked your hands up? No. I saw you pick your hands up.
No, I'm not a baby. I love this ride, okay?
You're like
I'm not a baby. I love this ride.
Baby Bub, baby Bub.
Hey, relax.
Said baby Bub.
Oh, you got splash.
Alright, put your arms up for this little drop.
Come on, Hayes, you can do it. Hayes, you gotta start small. Hayes did it. Oh.
This is the one that soaks you the littlest, but the one that soaks you the most.
I know.
I think because they're so low.
Well, you gotta do your hands up again? Huh? Yeah, it's not real fast. You gonna pick your hands up, bub? Hands up, bub! Oh! Woo! Woo! Oh! Nice. Here, bub.
You got the camera on?
Yeah.
Alright.
We gotta go on that one.
Yeah.
Can we?
Hmm?
So we can scare Jack more. Thanks, Matthew.
What? Jax does it to him all the time. Messes with him. What? Oh, Jax is scared. He's crying.
Huh?
Look at Jax.
Oh. Quit. Yeah. Gotta leave him alone.
Everyone messes with Bug. That's okay though. Just call him Bug, baby Bug.
This is the cool ride.
Man, it hurt my legs. Like,
I know. It's coming down. Don't want to ride it again?
Yeah!
I want to film a little bit. Oh, look at this one. Oh, shit.
This one.
Come on. All right.
Antarctica is cool.
All right, y'all go.
Whoa.
Oh, he's so Dude, look how fast that thing is. This is weird. My ear looks so cool.
All right, y'all.
Wah, wah.
I'm gonna be a penguin for training.
Sometimes it's penguins inside. We actually have aviculturists that I meet. I talk with. They're real great people, but they all have something in common, and that's that they stuck with what they were really passionate about, and they stayed in school, and they learned how to take care of all birds, and now they specialize in the penguins. So if you would like, I wanted to show you our little penguin friend. You can actually hold her, and if you'd like to get a picture together, you all can. I never want to waste an opportunity for someone who's excited about penguins. So that is a little stuffed animal penguin, but it's a special one. You gonna like penguins too? This is for all of you then. I'm not just talking to one person. Oh, well, that's okay. I'm sure wherever he is, he's still chilling out. So this penguin here, I actually want to bring out to tell you about a special penguin that lives right here in our habitat at SeaWorld. And that is that this is a little stuffed animal penguin. What's this penguin got? Is this a little jacket looking thing?
It's a wetsuit.
This is a wetsuit, that's right. This is made of scuba suit material. We have a penguin in our habitat, and she's kind of an old lady penguin. In the wild, penguins don't live as long as they do at SeaWorld, because at SeaWorld, when our penguins start to get older, start to get things like joint pain or eye problems, we can take care of that. So we have a little old lady penguin who had some feather problems where she wasn't growing in her feathers like she should have. So in her case, she was just staying on land, not really going in the water. We had our seamstress come and make her a little wetsuit just like this one. She took measurements and everything. And little Wonder Twin, the Adelie penguin, she actually became a vet world famous. She was on, they had pictures of her on the Jimmy Fallon show, and Jimmy Fallon made fun of her. He said that she looked like she was wearing a beer koozie. So, in her case, now you can't tell which one she is anymore because she looks just like all the others. Because guess what happened when she spent time in the wetsuit? She got better. That's right. We opened up the wetsuit one day, and there were little new feathers growing inside there. So now she looks just like all the other little gully penguins, and she just waddles around and swims around too. So I just want to show you that little special penguin there. And I did have, since you seem so interested in penguins, I have little penguins you can take home with you, and these are little penguin conservation cards. So if you want it, I can give you one to take home, and that's for everybody. I'll give you each one. And these are recycled, and they're printed on vegetable-based inks. So they're going to help you remember the penguins that you saw here, but also they do things like recycling and taking care of the beaches that you visit. And as long as you just remember penguins whenever you do stuff, you can help them by helping the whole planet. You think you can do that? Yeah? Awesome. Well, if you guys have somewhere to be, feel free to go on. But if you wanted, I did have a little other thing I could show you.
Certainly.
Yeah? Okay. I never want to accidentally trap a whole family here. In that case, do you think you can keep a close eye on my penguin to make sure she doesn't waddle away? Okay, stay right here. I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, if you wanted, you could come stay by the glass. Maybe you could get a picture in front of the glass with your penguin friend. Yes.
Is he giving him that big one? No. Oh. I thought he was giving it to him. I was like, oh, that's.
What, Jack? I'm sorry, not to like all the places I like.
Jax, make a run for it.
I didn't want this.
Well, that's like $30.
Well, be nice and hold on to it.
Exactly, everybody.
Huh? Yeah, that was Hayes. Hayes be like, all right, pew. Hey, just hold on to it.
It's probably like $30. No, you can't keep it.
Look at him.
I just want you to hold it so you can back. Come back with like a live penguin or something.
But if you want that as a souvenir, you can get one.
Yeah, penguin.
A penguin thief. Oh, cool. Look at this.
Hello there. Now, I actually have a couple really cool things to show you. Now, I know you're really interested in penguins, so I have 3 things. Do you want to touch something or smell something first? Touch something. Okay. I'm going to let you touch. I have 2 things to touch. You want to touch something soft or something hard? Okay, I'm going to show you this. Now, don't worry about breaking this because it won't break. This is a dummy egg. This is a fake egg that we can give our penguins. Now this is a real king penguin egg. We want to be very careful with this, but I'm going to let you reach in and with your finger, you can touch the top of this egg. So that one you can hold, but this one you can touch. So when you're done holding it, you can pass it to somebody. You got your hands full there, buddy. Okay, we're going to have single finger.
Jack, you want to pass
like
it?
a sugar
Now you can.
right? It just feels like a regular egg, but now you can say you got to touch a real penguin egg. So we do have an active breeding program for our penguins. Now, when our penguins lay eggs, sometimes they'll be fertile. They will have a baby penguin growing inside, but a lot of the time they won't be fertile. Just like in the wild, some are fertile, some aren't fertile. In the case of infertile eggs, we can actually check them with a strong leg. If they have a baby penguin growing in them, then we can let the parents raise them and take care of them. If there's no baby penguin growing in them, then we can take a little special tool and make a hole in the bottom so we can clean it out and bring the shell so that you guys can meet it. So there's no baby in here, that's why we can bring it out as you touch it. But if we have penguins, sometimes we have, for example, penguins that are not very good at taking care of their egg. So if a penguin, like a king penguin, is dropping their egg, or if they don't seem to know how to sit on it right, or if we come and find it in the snow, we can take the real egg away and put it in a special incubator to keep it nice and warm. But what do we do then? They had an egg, now they don't have an egg. We can take this one right here and we can give it to them, and they can't tell the difference. They'll say, oh, that's fine, it's great. And they'll put it underneath their little fuzz and they'll keep it nice and warm. Now that way, when the real egg hatches in the incubator, all we have to do is take that baby penguin and we'll swap it with the fake egg. And they'll oh, my egg hatched, I'll take care of it. So that's why we have the real eggs and the fake eggs. This is also how we can make sure that we don't run into problems of inbreeding.
How do you swap with your hair?
Oh, we go up behind them, and we have one person will kind of body block them, and we'll just real quick switch them. And they can't tell the difference. They get kind of grumpy for a few minutes, but then as soon as we leave, they're totally fine with it. I say we. I'm one of the educators. The aviculturists are the penguin trainers that you wanted to be. The penguin trainers, the aviculturists, they're the ones who are actually working with them daily, hands-on like that. Now I do have two other things to show you, and I want to let you smell something. Okay? Now don't put your whole face in there because it does look kind of strong. Here's the ode to penguin food.
Yeah.
That smells really fishy, right? This is actually, yeah, it smells really good. This is fried, this is dried, not fried. This is dried krill. So that's what it smells like. Now we don't give them dried krill, we give them fresh krill. So their krill looks like little raw shrimps, and we put it in the water for them. They eat 6 different species of seafood, so most of it is fish, but krill is also very important. But all of it smells very fishy. And then the last thing I have for you is just like I was telling you for Wonder Twin, the penguin who didn't grow all their feathers in properly. We have penguins in here, and every year penguins go through what's called a catastrophic molt. It means they lose all their feathers and they grow all new ones in a very short period of time. So when they lose their old feathers, they molt their feathers away, we can actually collect them up and let you feel them. So carefully, don't smell my feathers, please. We'll put our hands in there and you can actually feel how soft those penguin feathers feel. Right? Huh? It's like touching a penguin, yeah. They have thousands and thousands of these warm, soft feathers, and it's one of their first lines of defense against the cold. Their other defense against the cold is their fat underneath their skin, and also their blood supply is just constantly circulating, constantly. Their internal body temperature is over 100 degrees. It depends on the species of the penguin, but their bodies are so warm when they stand in the snow for too long, they'll actually melt a little circle.
Oh, wow.
Yep, so that's how penguins have their warm feathers. That's the eggs that we use. And that's the krill that we can feed, especially the smaller species like southern rock. So that's all my penguin stuff, but if you guys have any penguin questions.
Any questions?
I've got a couple minutes before I have to head back into the freeze. You got a question? Yes, sir. How do we know how old a penguin is? Here at SeaWorld we know because every single penguin has a little ID band. It's kind of like wearing a bracelet that has your phone number on it, and it has their number. Their number is kept in a book, so we always know exactly which penguin is which. So if we have a penguin that we point at and we say, which penguin is that? We can look at our book, we'll know exactly where it was born, who it was born to, what year it was born. So that's how we know the ages of the penguins that we have. If you're in the wild and you're just looking at a penguin, if they're babies, like if they're chicks, then you can tell because they're going to be different shape and color and size. But if they're juveniles, you can tell by slightly different variation in their colors. Usually on the king penguin, they'll have a darker beak on their lower jaw. But once they're adults, you can't really tell. You can't look at a general penguin and say, oh, that one's 5 years old. It doesn't really work like that year to year. You can tell when penguins start to get older in age, over 20 years old. You'll start to see things like maybe cataract development, but even so, it's not enough to tell you exactly how old they are. But that's a really good question, buddy, because there's the newborn baby penguins, so you'll know when they're newborn, but once they're adult size and adult color, you can't really tell year to year. Does that answer your question?
Not really.
Oh, 3.
You have 3 questions.
Gee, how
Okay.
about 1?
Oh boy.
Just one. Pick the
baby.
best
He has
one.
to go. Yeah, what's your most important one?
How long can they stay in the water? Depends on what species you're talking about. We have 5 species here. The smaller species can stay underwater. They can hold their breath for maybe 5 minutes. The biggest species can hold their breath for maybe 8 or 9 minutes.
Cool.
It depends on how fast they're going. If you swim, if you go in the pool and you hold your breath underwater and you hold very still, you can hold your breath a lot longer than if you hold your breath underwater and then swim around more. So the less they're moving, then the longer they can stay under, but not longer than generally 5 to 8 minutes.
Good. Great
How longer than
presentation.
you?
Still a lot longer than people.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Very
much.
welcome. Everybody got a card?
Yep.
Perfect. In that case, thank you so much. I will take her in the back there. Let her say hello.
Yeah.
And we do say thanks for visiting and bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.